I remembered the day when I saw a casket with her name on it, and it was the time my family felt shattered. One of the things we think about all the time is the awesome stuff that they did and the times that they made us laugh, but also how we think constantly about the possibilities of what their life would have been. And I think that's very important for all of us.
My friends, we have made it through our first year.
Part of my speech was also about grief. You know, we finished our year of first anniversaries, first year without them. We will always think of those things, but that we are learning that, I don't know if learning is the right word, time's softening our grief. It doesn't hurt as much. So even on the times that when we say their name now, we don't maybe fall apart, even though the sadness is still there, and that our lives are forever changed.
Do you feel your grief is softened?
I feel my grief has softened. There's not a day, and I'm not sure, as I say that, I feel teary, but there's not a day that we don't think of Angela. I know my kids, her boyfriend, my husband, my sisters, you know, aunts, my husband's sister, Angela's Oma, who lives with us. There's not a day that we don't think of her.
Joan, what was it like coming back to Ethiopia, and do you think you'll return?
I'm going to be honest. Almost every time we've come, we've said we don't think we'll come back. And then when the opportunity comes up, we always come back. We came back to repatriate her remains, and then this time we felt we had to come here for the memorial. It's really comforting being with all these people. Sometimes people you don't even know. There were people today that we hugged after the celebration as people were going out to look at the flower pots that I didn't know, but we were just crying together. And we all will tell each other, I lost my child, or I lost my sister, I lost my spouse. It's a bit freeing. Even though there were sad moments today, we were all very happy that we were there. I don't think any of us ever say moving on. I think moving on is like forgetting, and moving forward is sort of the same. We're going to live, and we're going to do it the best way we know how, and we're going to try to find joy. You know, I think one of the other things I might have said today was, you know, keep that window, the window of their life open. You know, the window of their spirit open. Mm-hmm, absolutely, yes. Yes, it was. It's a spot where I know where we can go and we can look out and see what was there before. There's a great background of the mountains with the big trees behind, and it is beautiful. There's a spot, and it's the spot where we found her business cards. So we're assuming, you know, we kind of know the area where that spot is, and we know it's always looking back at the mountains and sort of where the gate of the original gate was. And Angela's boyfriend came with us to this trip, and so we were able to point that out to him today, and because that will be a moment that was always like a miracle. Yeah. Truly, it was truly like a miracle. 4 business cards. Yeah, and that was one of her last texts to us, was to say, look, Mom, I got business cards. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.